Greg McKnight from Microsoft, he commented that the people in Wyoming just jumped right on it. They all teamed together, worked together as a team. They're very can-do. They solve problems. They brought the whole concept and the project and the grant funding together in the fastest way he's ever seen done. And that was tremendous. We had the water facility ready. I was able to bring the fuel cell company on board, and they already had a presence in Cheyenne. So it's just sort of, the right pieces coming together at the right time. Wyoming is pursuing things in ways to better use carbon dioxide to limit its emissions into the atmosphere in the energy industry. We're a very energy-rich state. And also Microsoft is very interested in being closer to the energy resource, the natural resource, as they're seeing permitting times for transmission lines, for electric grid expansions, could take 10 to 12 years, be very, very costly. Expanding and extending natural gas pipelines to take energy to the large metropolitan population centers, not as long as transmission, but very pricey, on the order of $1 million a mile. So one of their comments that they've made is, I can dig a 2 or 3 inch trench and put a fiber optic cable, and I can run the data from remote locations where the energy-rich resources are in Wyoming, and I can run the data to the metropolitan population centers far more quickly and far lower cost than try to run the energy to the population centers. So I think that coming together, and also Wyoming has the 3 coolest climate zones, temperature-wise and humidity-wise, in the United States. So that also reduces the cost of cooling large servers and data centers with their heat generation. So a lot of things coming together at the same time. And thirdly, the potential to use CO2 as a beneficial resource in Wyoming for enhanced oil recovery, where Microsoft could potentially turn CO2 into an income generator to achieve climate change sustainability rather than an expensive disposal problem. The initial plan was for a key decision to be made as we approach the first 18 months of the demonstration program. The first 18-month program is to help Microsoft see how well the fuel cell will ramp up electricity generation and ramp it down as the consumption of electricity in the data server goes up and down with just normal customer use. They want to make sure that that's stable. So that's the key thing after 18 months. A key decision to be made is whether or not that will be converted into a longer-term technology evaluation and demonstration facility. So as Microsoft is looking at new server architectures, looking at different ways to integrate energy into this server module, the modularization concept, that would need to be a decision made with the City of Cheyenne, but also Microsoft. As a result of getting the grant approved by the Wyoming Business Council Board of Directors and the State Loan and Investment Board in Wyoming, Microsoft has already said they decided they would like this to be a long-term R&D technology demonstration facility for them. So that could, we don't know the number of years, but that could be a very excellent resource for the University of Wyoming for software, computer architecture, energy integration, environmental emissions, wastewater reclamation facility integration, all those kind of things, and a very great hands-on resource to enhance hands-on learning in addition to classroom learning by the students in the university. And a key thing that's really exciting is generally a lot of the grant funding we might be able to get from, say, the U.S. Department of Energy for technology, clean energy research, will want to pay for the R&D itself. Typically, they're not willing to pay for the research facility. So the fact that the state of Wyoming and Microsoft partnered in this public-private partnership and creates this demonstration research facility is a key resource that we have that we can use in our proposals to win research money to actually advance the goals of this whole research facility and Microsoft's sustainability goals around the whole world.